Hey skaters, it's Dirty Deborah Harry here at the Fountain Valley Skating Center with my cameraman Xavier. I'm with the Dirty School of Skate and Sugar Roller Skates. Tonight's lesson, jumping. Now, for some of you, you may be a beginner skater. Some of you may be advanced. You might be saying, why am I even watching a video about jumping? I don't even roller skate. All right, the reason why jumping is so important for both beginner and advanced skaters is jumping helps develop strength, agility, but most importantly, balance. Every single time you jump, your body is making literally thousands of corrections to your form to keep you upright. Everything from the top of your head down to the toes is trying to align itself so that you don't fall. So it's very, very important, even if you're the most beginner skater, that you focus on jumping, practicing both off skates and on skates. Same for the advanced skater. You want to get really good at jumping, focus on both off skates and on skates jumping. Do it properly, the mechanics of jumping, which I'm going to explain tonight. Then you're going to do it in all the flow, and then promise you'll put your own style into it, and you'll do some jump that no one's ever seen before, okay? So stick with me. You're going to learn how to jump, and you're going to learn how to teach jumping. Now, undeniably, the most important part of a jump is the landing. But the key to landing properly is taking off properly. So when we take off or we jump into the air, it's all about body posture. You're gonna have your chin up, shoulders straight across, snack area tight, arms out in an airplane style, but not up too high. You're gonna have your palms down. Now, when you jump, a lot of people think it's about your arms and having your arms back here and then throwing your arms up into the sky. Guess what? No. Your arms need to do something very specific. They need to be out with a lot of strength in the arms. I do that by flexing or pointing my middle finger. Put it out like this. And when I jump, I bring my arms in. When I bring my arms in, I am tightening up my snack area big time. I'm out here, I'm sort of relaxed, but I'm in a bent knee, and then I pull it up. That means everything in this area is nice and tight, as well as your arms. Your arms are nice and tight and flexed as they come in. We have like a micro fraction of a second of hang time in the air, and then we let it out nice and easy so that you have a very soft landing. Things we're not looking for. Like this. I don't want the arms flying up in the air, and I don't want you slamming down on your skates. It's bad for your knees and almost assuredly will make you fall. All right, so it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna have my arms out, chin up, shoulders, snacks, boom. I'm gonna have my knees slightly over my big toes. I'm gonna look straight ahead. Tell myself 1, 2, 3, up and down. 1, 2, 3, up, down. 1, 2, 3, up and down, nice and soft. Stay right here. I'm gonna back up, come to you, and we're gonna do it rolling, okay? I'm gonna skate forward. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. Nice and easy. Focus on the form. Later on, you can get this high off the ground if you want. Everyone knows that's just a matter of picking up the knee. But right now, our focus is landing. We really need to get up off the ground and then land nice and easy. Now, once you get that little up and down jump and you feel like, no problem, I got it, we're gonna wanna start turning. So we're gonna start off with a simple 180. Now, I skate left-handed, which means when I jump clockwise. So if you're a right-hander watching me, just mirror image, okay? So I'm gonna put one arm in front, one arm to the side. The arm in front indicates that I'm gonna go this way. It wouldn't look right if I went like this. I'm gonna jump this way. That doesn't make sense. When I have my arm out in front and my left arm right here, I'm looking to pull these arms together. What makes the turn happen is the opening of the shoulder. So I'm reaching out, I pull straight back, and my shoulder opens in order for me to turn, all right? So many people forget, what arm do I put in front? Put an arm in front, think about which direction you want to turn. Well, if I want to turn this direction, how does this work? Does not work. But if I look here and open, that's going to work out just fine. Now, you're going to do the same exact thing as the up. It is chin up, shoulders straight across, snacks tight, arms out, palms. Now, this arm cannot be back here. You do not want to whip around. That is no good. It needs to be straight out. Basically, I'm in an L formation, okay? So I'm thinking, I look over my shoulder, make sure the coast is clear. I'm gonna bend my knees, same positioning as going up. I'm just gonna use my arms to bring me up and around. All right, let's say that again. 1, 2, 3, up and around. 1, 2, 3, up and around. When I land, either jumping up or around, I have a couple of options for how my arms end up and a couple of options for my feet. Let's talk arms first. Arms could either land in the beginning position or they can land out to the side, as long as one of those happens. I don't necessarily, at this point when we're running through the mechanics, I don't want them up in the air, I don't want them down on the ground. I want them here or here. Now feet, you're either gonna land side by side or you're gonna land one foot in front of the other in a staggered position. The commonality is knees bent, hip low, and flexible. Do I need to repeat that? Flexible. If you land straight-kneed and inflexible, you are going to fall backwards. I do not want that for you, so it's gonna be up and around. Notice, everything's down when I land. Everything's gotta be down. Okay, so I'm gonna come to you. Let me show you what that looks like. Rolling. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up and around. Let me show you one more time. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up and around. All right, now, moving on to 360s, and you would think, my God, how hard is that? How hard? It's not that difficult. You need to do the same exact things that we've already been doing. Chin up, shoulders straight across, snacks tight. 2 changes you need to make. I need you to dig deep. That means your arms are gonna be extended just a little bit farther, and your body posture is gonna be a little bit more down, because what I need is a little bit more bended knee to come off of so that I can land. I don't know if you just saw that, but key, very important feature here is when I'm down and I go to jump up, pulling all this in, and everything's in like, super, super tight. And then we let it out. Your body needs to be upright and straight in the air. I can't have you tilted. We end up tilting in the air. Remember, I told you your takeoff is gonna be your landing. If you're like this when you take off, you're gonna land like this and end up on the ground. So what I need is this nice and straight. You're gonna push out for a wider base in order for you to jump off of, okay? So it's basically gonna look like this. You're gonna jump, wider base, all the way around, okay? Let's try that one more time, all right? Try it one more time. Wait, what do we need? Do we need a drink? Do you people out there need a little bit of a break? I might. I feel like my speaking voice is getting a little breathy, and maybe this would turn into a whole nother video. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna take a tiny, tiny little break so that you guys can understand me better. I'm gonna get a drink. You get a drink. Meet me right back here. Don't go away. Skaters, I'm back. Hope you are too. Okay, now, all we have to do is finish up 360, and then you'll be on your way to practicing. So again, when we talked about the 360, we just went over everything that we've already talked about. Chin up, shoulders straight across, snacks tight, arms out with your palms down, but all I need you to do is dig a little deeper. I don't know if you remember, 2 minutes ago, but when I skated to do the 360, I basically did a 180 first, and then I did a 360. You may not know this, but it's a lot easier to jump if you're already jumping. It's kind of difficult to just stand right here and do a 360. If I do a 180 before it, it's actually a lot easier because I'm already moving. Other thing to note, it is a little bit easier to do a 360 when you're already heading backwards. Jumping as you're going forward is a little bit scary, and especially for new people. I know it's going to sound weird, but you're going to have to go backwards to jump. But trust me, if you do the 180 beforehand, you'll get in the rhythm of the jump, and you'll be able to do a 360. So I'm going to go ahead and do it again. You stay right there. I'm coming to you, okay? So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, up, and all the way around. All right, you're going to see it one more time. Okay, 1, 2, 3, up and around, and just digging deep and throwing it all the way around. So now that you guys know all about jumping, I need you to practice. Now, we've talked about this before. We've talked about this every single video I tell you. Now go practice. But I feel like I've done you a disservice. I feel like I haven't even told you how to practice, or I haven't even given you a simple guideline. I mean, I just assume that everyone knows how to practice. Let me just give you a very simple guideline, okay? So, you can either practice for counts, or you can practice for time. Meaning, I'm going to do my up and down jump 10 times. Or I'm going to do up and down jumping for 2 minutes. Whatever you prefer is fine, but it needs to have some sort of count to it. I prefer just straight up counts. So what I like to do is get my posture correct and say I'm going to jump, let's say just 10 times, make it simple. I like to do it in front of a mirror so I can see my posture. So we're talking off skates. So I would do something like this: 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, up, etc. Same with the 180s, same with the 360s. But here's the real key. If you screw up, and we're all gonna screw up, you're gonna try to do a jump and you might fall or stagger out of it or lose your nerve. I still need you to train yourself through all the steps. That means if I start up to do the jump and I'm sideways, I'm like this, I still need to end it like this. If there are 3 sections to an element or 10, you have to always act like I finished it like I was supposed to. When we're training the brain. The brain needs to be like, oh, at the end, I'm supposed to be like this. Even if I've fallen on the ground, I'm still gonna get up and act like I did it properly. I don't want you to train to fail. I want you to train to succeed. So no matter what happens, if you do your 180 and it's like this, you turn yourself around and da-na, okay? Make sure you always finish it. And this is another huge, huge deal. And I need you to listen to me on this one. Stop saying negative things to yourself. When you critique yourself, use what you've learned about form to critique yourself. If you say, I didn't really do it that well, oftentimes it's very, very easy for us to be negative. We can say, well, I can't jump because, I don't know, insert whatever your favorite insecurity is. Like, oh, I can't jump because I'm fat. I can't jump because I'm weak. I can't jump because I have no balance. I can't jump because I have no nerve. None of those things are true. Once we have the technical instruction, we focus on that. If I go to do a 180 and I'm off balance and my landing's off balance, I may say to myself, did I start correctly? Was my body in alignment in the air? Let's focus on those things. Don't go back to the very common problem of saying negative things to ourselves, okay? So you're gonna say, All right, I'm gonna just jump straight up and down. I've got my posture correct. I'm gonna count to 3, 1, 2, 3, up. If anything goes wrong, think about your posture and think of how to correct it. Please do not beat yourself up. Jumping can be so much fun and it can be so beneficial to your skating. And here's my other part of training. You wanna get real good at jumping? Practice and teach others. Teach other people how to jump. Okay, that will be super, super helpful. So you guys, I think we are done for tonight. This is kind of a long video, so I really, really, really appreciate you hanging in there with me. I really do. So if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And of course, please share this video. I'm trying to get my subscribers up. I really need you to subscribe and hit that little bell thing. I'm trying to push these out on Thursdays. You might get a bonus video on Monday if Xavier and I have ours together. You might get an extra video. And we're just doing our best here. To those of you who tell me about sound problems, camera problems, trust me, we know. We know. We are trying to correct this stuff. Like, I'm just a girl who knows how to roller skate, and Xavier's just a good-looking young dude holding the camera. So we're trying to do our best, but we appreciate you letting us know when things are going wrong. We really do. And we'll try our best to correct them, but we appreciate you watching. You have no idea. So now I need you, obviously, to go practice, and please let me know how it goes for you, okay? Thanks, and we'll see you next time.
Can I cut the video?